Okay. Good morning, everyone. Glad to be here today. My name is Ming Chow. Today, I'm very honored to be here to share my keynote with all of you in this TV Connect year 2015. So, you see, we have a big statement here: change TV, change future. I think that a lot of people keep asking us, as a solutions provider, that what is the TV development is going to gear forward to future? It's very hard to answer it, but I would rephrase it, which is that I like to borrow a sentence that we really don't know where we are going to until we can look back to where we have been. So that it is that this big statement that sounds which is makes sense to all of us now. But back in 10 years ago when IPTV, web TV come to the market, back then the IP video was considered low quality, buffering, whatever you can think of those bad things happening on IP videos. But certainly that things has been changed. For just over a decade, that IP video doesn't transform the TV usage from a linear big screen and right now to non-linear multi-screen. Or in the past that we only watch mass video content on big screen, and right now we can use multiple screens to watch user-generated content, social content, more and more time. But most importantly, it's about the impact of IP video on the business side. When we all are aware of right now that the largest pay TV service provider in this moment isn't cable, isn't satellite TV, but it's a web TV OTT service, which you can figure it out, right? Then we all agree, which is that IP video simply which is revolutionized the whole industry, or I would say is turning it upside down. So how does this upside down things comes up? I would say first come to the experience. Certainly that no doubt that we believe that ultra high definitions, 4K TV or 8K in very near future simply will rock the user experience. Just because of the 4 times to 16 times more details than what you have in 1080p, and also the enriched extended color range, as well as the super frame rate 60 to 120 frames per second. So all these things which is make the user experience like a theater-like experience. And this experience is right happening at your home and delivered by IP video. Of course, we cannot neglect which is multi-screen. Multi-screen is takes the experience to the next level, which is that multi-screen actually is how the user can watch any programs on different devices. So that it makes anytime, anywhere, any device is all due to because of IP video. But we want to say it is far more than that. Multi-screen, which takes experience to the level next, is where the multitasking are performed among all different devices and with the full interaction to each other at the same time. Because the different screens right now are complement the whole TV experience as one new experience, which is user can leverage different screens to discover relevant content for additional program informations, or that using different screens which they are synchronized to each other, which is showing the TV commercials which make sense to you or related product informations, as well as to check out somebody else, sharing, tweaks, reviews, and of course, people they are using different screens to communicating with each other while they are watching the TV. So all this multi-screen indeed is make one whole new TV experience, that we can say. And I want to make an example here, which is that how multi-screen actually turn every TV channel into shopping channel. This time that the second screen indeed is not showing the same streaming video, but indeed is this that showing you the synchronized product or merchant that you've seen in the big screen. And also the user can use the second screen to download the product informations, check out the review of the other buyers. And most importantly is that in this second screen, the advertiser can make the most very targeting advertising onto the user with the right-on profile. Of course, the mobile screen also will complete the shopping experience through using the secure authentications, or which is the customer support is going to be right on the line because that they are using their mobile phone. And this is one new experience, which is to complement the whole new thing. But more than just experience, but the content itself is also being transformed. When we see that the content right now, it changed to smart content. So what is smart content? Smart content means that the content will be smart enough to know who is watching the big screen or the video right now by intelligence recognition system, imagings, NFC, whatever you can think of. And also that the content is smart enough, to analyze what you like, but also to understand and analyze, your peers, your friends, and according to their profile to give you the best, the recommendation you have. So that's why all this, we call it smart content, will based on real-time dynamic data, which is not only gathering from metadata from your product catalog, but indeed is from tweaks and social networking. And more interestingly, which is that content will be very smart because right now we got your profile. So it means that no more manual PVR, but every recording will be automatically generated into the cloud just because of we got your profile. Things will be done automatically according to your viewing history and preference. But please be reminded, content just not only about video or TV or channel. Content should be everything, including the UI, which is tailor-made and customize your preference. Also, your social login and your social friends, and also the TV apps that you like. And all these things in this is integrating with the whole content universe according to your own profile. That will make the IP video redefine the content here and now. The other thing is the changes also impact on the TV business model as well. The third thing, which is that used to be a pay TV that is kind of like a self-enclosed environment, and right now all these pay TV operators are gearing towards to collaborations with OTT services, which is OTT and pay TV, supposedly they should be fighting with each other for a long time. And then they fight against to each other, for new subscriber. But right now, it turned to be a cooperation. And the cooperation, because of both pay TV and OTT, they leverage the advantage of each other to create so-called a scenario called one-stop scenario. The one-stop scenario, which is allow user very convenient to subscribe pay TV plus OTT at the same time for a better deal. In this case, that is happening in Europe, like Belgium, or also in Asia, China as well. So we believe that more and more service operators will follow the same footstep. The other interesting thing is about pay TV used to be, which is the service operator, they spend tremendous amount of capex to subsidize the set-top box to the user so that they can get the user base. But right now, things are changing. More interestingly, the user actually can going out to shop to buy their own set-top box, the smart Android set-top box on their own, and even to do the DIY installations. And this time, the operator indeed is using OPEX to provide offer complimentary pay TV service to the user. In this case, that it happened in China already. But I would say that this trend that is all the service operator would like to see. And I would say that hopefully it can be happening everywhere. But more than really that changing the business model itself, but I would say IP video is reshaping the whole industry landscape. Simply by looking into these, we call it global top-tier telcos. They acquire MSO one by one as a long-term strategies. As well as we look into these, we call it giant cable operator. They are undergoing massive IP transformations, including provide OTT service, or they go to hybrid video, or even they go IPTV for new deployment. So in this case, which is we said we can tell why, because the video actually helps the operator to which is to lead in the user experience, help the operator to which is to sustain the long-term growth, and help the operator, to sell the multiplay much better, and ultimately that which is that help the operator to make TV as a one new establishment, whole new business. It means that video from now on, that is the core business to telco. But how does it really happen? Pretty much a lot of telco right now, they are doing the multiplay. But they were all gearing forward to as a TV-centric model, using TV as a base service wrapped around to cross-sell the other access connection service. Because there used to be that they're selling their products by speed is not enough. And also it's a history. Why? Because right now, users don't feel anything. They don't feel why they need fiber to home over a ADSL until the user actually can watch their favorite EPL games on 4K or 8K. They feel so excited, like, in the stadium in Stamford Bridge and celebrate with the Chelsea together. So they will think that, well, FTTX matter to them at this time. So in this case, that all these things just show that video happen to be is the far most effective way to drive the cross-surface penetration into the same user. And no other means they can do it the same. And for what we have, together with the industry change, the TV, and we look at the future, we believe that there is 4 important attributes work together so as to make TV success. Certainly that will be experience come first. Experience with the innovations, with the content is smart enough to tell who is the user, as well as the personalizations can be implemented across all the screen and in different surfaces. And as well as the network has to be very excellent network to handle those trillion mega traffic this time. At the same time, the network need to provide the best QoE, quality of experience, and QoS, quality of services. And business model need to be changed in future as well, because in the past, primarily of the pay TV service provider, they are doing B2C service. But going forward to future, we're seeing that collaboration is the key. And that's why the B2B is equally important. And this is the new business that all service operators, they will look into it, they have to grasp it. An ecosystem, of course, because if we say that content no longer just channels and VODs, it means that the content universe can help you and enable you to provide a whole new horizon. This horizon which has enabled you a vast volume of content to address different segments of the user. And all of these is encompass the success of TV future. And Huawei has been working with our partners for a long time. We are trying our very best effort to provide the end-to-end solutions. And our end-to-end solutions is addressing all these attributes and dimensions because that we want to address our industry needs. On the experience that Huawei is the first in the industry to offer unified video platform in the cloud. This cloud platform, unified solutions, enable seamless experience for users across IPTV to OTT or to hybrid, or the service scenario from a fixed network to wireless. And all of these things, along with the making use of the most big data founding to enable personalizations and smart content, we continue to deliver the best experience to our user. In terms of the network, Huawei leverage our industry expertise of LTE and FTTX. We have the full solutions to address the network optimizations for EMBMS, for ultra high definitions 4K and 8K to meet the new bandwidth challenges. Also, we make sure our solution will work and meet the future technology of NFV in your network as well. In terms of business, Huawei offers a complete TV application and smart home solutions to transform TV service beyond video entertainment. With our multi-tenancy solutions, which enable operator, they can move forward to do a B2B market, new business very quickly. We also provide hosting service for the TV app solutions. It simply enables a fast time to market to operators. They want to start their TV innovations. In terms of ecosystems, Huawei commits to openness and collaborations, where our STP solutions meet our digital service, along with the InTouch partnership we have been building up, that we together, working together to serve the ecosystem stronger and better every day. And Huawei TV and video have been trusted by global operators, and we are honored for that. And we have more than 70 deployments worldwide right now, including IPTV, hybrid TV, cable transformations, pretty much you name it, we have it. And our TV commitments in the developments goes far beyond to our customer, to our partners, but in this, to the whole TV industry. Whoops. We have working deeply with the industry organizations and alliance on the TV development, from researching the new technology and driving the new standard for future TV delivery. We have been the backbone to support it, and we continue will. And last but not least, of course, that with our greatest sincerity here, that Huawei would like to calling for open collaborations with the whole TV industry. The industry not only include the solutions provider, but also the content provider. We're also calling the service provider, the broadcaster, the TV apps providers, everyone who has been contributing in this industry in the past and now, and we're calling them, we join hands together. Together, we can change the TV future today. And I want to say thank you, TV, and thank you all of you here. Thank you.